Ed here, out in the garage again, offering up a few thoughts on mostly why models are used for filming. Back in the early days of filming, they use some miniatures, yes. Sorry, I've got some really tight close-ups here. They used to use aircraft back in the 20s and 30s. Crash them. They've got to be real expensive really quick. Now we have ideas and dreams of machines that don't exist, so we make models of them for filming, because if we crash them, it doesn't take much to put them back together again. We can really use our wildest imagination. To do a lot of this. Here's why I've got it so tight. Let me pull it back out just a little bit. Just a little over 6 inches long. But if we want to use other things, other vehicles, I mean, we can do something that's not made anymore. It's very expensive. Like this cute little sea cab, little roadster. I mean, wonderful little machine, but very expensive, even to rent them anymore. So models are the way to go. And if they're filmed right backdrops, in chroma key, blue screen, totally indistinguishable from the real thing. And if you say, well, you want to crash, say, a BMW, hey, would you crash the real thing, or would you crash a model? I'd crash the model. I can't afford a new BMW every time I want to crash something or burn it. Or say I want to go and tell a story about going somewhere different. Or an old story. Something like this. Something out of the old Dick Tracy series, long time ago. Comic book, but still, it didn't exist. But There's what I mean by doing a little groundwork. And put them on anything you want. Film it. Film the action. One of the things that you can do with something like this is film it in miniature. Then project this onto a screen behind your live actors, and that way it looks like they're standing in front of something like this or walking around it. I mean, I would much rather crash something like this than the real deal. Even full-size things, I mean, if you're going to make a mock-up and do it, you're going to do it full-size. And that really is expensive. And what we're trying to do is cut costs, hold expenses down, make it easier and more cost effective to crash something like that. Of course, I like something like that. I like my barrels. But anyway, do a flyover here. So I have this very tight. Old monogram kit. C-cab. These things are real hard to come by, and even harder to rent. Put your own panels up and do what you want. On BMW, whatever. I mean, shoot. It's easier and more cost effective to use models. They're easier to fix, easier to make, easy to paint. Well, it does take some skill in painting and detailing. Alright. Depending upon what you want to do with it. There's different scales, different sizes of people to use. All kinds of goodies. Things that you might not find. And these are just to tell a story, and used just to tell a story. Your story. It doesn't matter what the story is. It's yours. Do it. Film it. Crash it. Burn it. Rebuild it. Your own imagination. And wherever it'll take you and where you want to go with it. Just let it go. Well, just a few thoughts. I want you to have a really, really, really wonderful day.